Have you ever wondered what the difference is between smudging and burning incense? Is there even any difference at all? If you've ever wondered the differences between smudging and burning incense, then keep watching this video to find out. Hi there, I'm Mallory from tribaltradecove.com. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for new videos every single week on smudging, Indigenous culture, and Native teachings. At Tribal Trade Co., we talk a lot about smudging with sage. In fact, you might have even learned how to smudge with sage in one of our previous videos. If you're curious about what smudging is all about and how to do it yourself, then check out our other videos up here. But how exactly is smudging with sage different from burning incense? What are the differences and what are the similarities between the two? We love to teach you about Indigenous culture, Native teachings, and sometimes that means exploring other newer concepts as well. So to help you learn more about smudging and its significance, we're going to talk today about the similarities and differences between smudging and burning incense. If you're not sure what the difference is, or if you want to know more about incense burning, then this video is for you. So I've broken this down into several parts to help you understand these key differences. And what we're gonna start with is understanding what incense is to begin. So anyways, what even is incense? That's a good place to start, right? Incense is a plant-based material that comes in sticks, cones, or powders. You burn incense to release aromas. Often incense comes in scents like sandalwood or jasmine. Incense has been around for centuries and has historically been used in spiritual and religious rituals by different cultures all around the world. Today, burning incense has become much more common, and plenty of people use incense like a candle to make their home or space smell better. Other people, though, still use it for its traditional purpose, which is in rituals or religious ceremonies, for cleansing energies or relaxation and mindfulness, or even for deeper focus during meditation. Okay, so now on to part 2 of this video, which is what is smudging with sage. We talked about what is incense, now what is smudging with sage? Smudging involves burning a bundle of sage and wafting the smoke over your body or your space to cleanse it. This ritual is known as smudging. The plant that you're burning is the sage itself. Smudging can be used to cleanse negative energy, to attract positive energy, improve your mood, and even has a variety of health benefits as well. Often, smudging is accompanied by a prayer or a recitation, which helps to set intentions and focus the energy for your smudge. Smudging with sage is a tradition that has been practiced by Indigenous communities for generations. Have you ever done either one of these things, either burned incense or smudge with sage? Which one? Please let me know in the comments below. Now on to part 3 of this video, which is how exactly are smudging and burning incense similar? Okay, so now that you know what incense is and what smudging with sage is, how are they alike exactly? You might have already started to piece some of the similarities together yourself. For starters, they both involve burning something to produce smoke. And even what you burn is very similar. They both involve burning some kind of plant material. Secondly, both smudging and burning incense are practices that have been around for thousands of years, handed down from generation to generation, all the way to modern day today. And they both are often used for sacred, spiritual, or even religious purposes. Whether you're smudging with sage or burning incense, you're probably looking to accomplish a specific purpose, like cleansing negative energy, for example. Now, these two traditions have that in common. At their core, both practices are very similar. All right, so now on to part 4 of this video, which is how are smudging with sage and burning incense different from one another? Now that you know how they're similar, let's talk about what the key differences are. The primary difference of these two methods are the origin of the practices. Smudging is an Indigenous practice, while incense originated in ancient Egypt. In fact, incense is considered to be one of the first materials used by humans for fragrance. Sage is more often used to cleanse a space of negative energy, while incense is often used for fragrance to alter the mood or energetic state. Additionally, incense can often be blended with other oils and herbs to alter the fragrance. Both are very similar in practice, but their primary function and their origins are different. Now on to part number 5. I want to introduce another method, which is Palo Santo. Have you ever heard of Palo Santo? That's something different altogether. Palo Santo is known as a holy wood and originates in Peru. Its earliest use dates back to Incan civilization, while most sage comes from North America, and its uses originates in indigenous communities of North America. Sage and Palo Santo are used in very similar ways. They both have amazing, powerful benefits, although it's believed that sage clears all energy, while Palo Santo clears only negative energy and brings in positive energy. Sage also has a much stronger scent than Palo Santo. It smells more herby, while Palo Santo has a more subtle smell. It's sweeter and fresher than sage. Sage is also easier to keep lit, so it's easier to use for large spaces, whereas Palo Santo won't burn as long. So while sage and Palo Santo are very similar to each other, their uses are just slightly different. So if you're curious to learn more about Palo Santo, I can tell you that so am I. That's why next week I am going to be trying Palo Santo for the very first time. Stay tuned to join me for this new experience. So now you know the difference between smudging with sage and burning incense and even Palo Santo. While the practice of burning plant materials for specific benefits is similar across cultures, what changes is how the plant is used, for what specific purpose, and which culture it originated with. Knowing what each type is best for can help you choose the next time you need to burn sage or burn incense. If you want to learn more about smudging with sage, be sure to check out our free smudging guide. And don't forget to tune in next week to watch me try Palo Santo for the first time. Have you used Palo Santo before? Share your experiences with me in the comments below so I know what to expect. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.